Hi folks, Laurie here. I wanted to do this quick intro to apologise for the lateness in this video getting out, and also to say sorry again for the brevity of it. I was lucky enough to receive my new coil from Graham at Unearthed on Saturday, this past Saturday. It was a wonderful anniversary present from my husband Gavin. Promptly put it on the machine and took it out with me. Didn't even turn it on because I wanted to have it on camera for you fine folks, turning it on and all of that jazz, which I did. It was great. But what I hadn't counted on was my brand new wind mic not really being up to the Scottish Highlands wind. So unfortunately it dried out, me saying, look, this is my new coil and it's come from Graham and Unearthed and I'm thrilled and thank you so much, Gavin, I'm such a lucky woman. And turning on the machine and showing you that you know what it looked like on the screen, and explaining that due to overdoing it at Dornoch Beach, the video that's up on the Three Tones and the Truth channel, I overdid it the previous week at the beach and I damaged myself slightly, pulling a tendon in my hip, and therefore wasn't really in any good shape to be digging on Saturday. So my husband came out with me to dig the holes, which was great. I quite like that type of detecting. All I have to do is swing the detector, find the signal, and then stand there while he digs a hole and pulls the find out for me. Yay! Which we did, but unfortunately the sound where I'm explaining all this is completely lost due to the wind noise. So what I've done is I have filmed this intro so that you can see, well, you can understand what you're seeing, and I'll put it on quick so it'll just zip through that until we get to the bit where the sound actually works. I am slowly improving. It's just a niggly thing. I would say that this is a word of warning. If you're on a beach or anywhere you're not getting any signals and you're digging, you're walking much more than you are used to without stopping to dig, be careful, because you very well might end up pulling a tendon in your hip, which is what I did, just because I walked for hours and hours on the beach with no stopping and digging anything because there were no signals. And yeah, unfortunately, rest and not crossing my legs when I sit down are on the cards. But I've been doing little bits of detecting along, so that's good, and I'm okay with it. Though it's great, I've had my two children out digging holes for me as well. Yay! So look for a video from me very soon with it out, in addition to this one explaining a bit more about how this fabulous little SP24 coil works. So sorry for the wait for this, but I hope you enjoy, short as it is. Hi folks! Well, we've got something really exciting in store for today. My new coil has arrived. Huge thanks to my husband Gavin for my anniversary present, which is my new 9.5" by 5" Knock the Back Row SP24 or something like that. It's an elliptical double D coil. I have seen some videos on it. Its depth is fantastic, and what we'll do is we're going to turn this thing on and see what it's like. Okay, we can hear it. I just picked something out there straight away and locked onto it. It says it's a 2223, dropping down to 21 in this field. That can be aluminium, but it could be something else as well. So I haven't ground balanced, but it obviously doesn't need it. So why don't we just dig this very first signal and see if it's CANSLAW? Who knows? Look folks, this is detecting in style. Have brought my own personal digger along with me because all that detecting on Dornoch Beach, I kind of did a little something to my back because I've lost my harness. It had a crack in the clip, and it unfortunately got lost somewhere. It came off and got lost, so I kind of did myself an injury. So I am taking it easy, but I have somebody to dig and search my holes for me when I find my signals. How cool is that? We'll be back when we know what's in there. This field lives up to its name. It is trashy, and there you go. It is the squashed up piece of foil that some little darling from the primary school had their Christmas chocolate in.
It's not pixie armour.
Grr. Yes, what's that?
It's not pixie armor.
Pixie armor. It might be pixie armor. That's a far more interesting thing than just nasty foil from a child.
Look, even the metal detecting gods are crying on us.
It is, yes. The rain has started too. So anyway, on to the next. Right, folks. I've got something really interesting for you here, and I don't know if this is a sort of measure of things to come and how it's going to be VDIs or different, but we were just walking back because that rainstorm just kicked up out of nowhere and it was really, really heavy. But I was just swinging just to see, and I came across this signal that was an absolute solid 66, 67. And I thought, oh, that's too good not to dig. We need to dig that. It is not shifting, and it's not any kind of rubbish that I know of. So we had a dig. Well, Gavin had a dig for me. And as you can see here, it is an old pound coin. So I'm trying to keep the shadow out. It's an old pound coin. Now, those ring up 7071 because we confuse them a lot. I confuse them a lot in this field with squashed up old cans. This one is not. Have a look at the screen. Now this is it out of the ground, and it's jumping up 68, 69. But again, if we come away from it where it would have been in the ground, look, 67, 68. Absolutely clear as day. Okay, Gavin's going to put it back in the hole, put the plug on it. It's not going to be exactly the same because obviously we have messed up its integrity. But I just want you to see this. 66, 67. That would normally be 71. So this is only the first hole of anything interesting. Hold on, I'll just switch you around so I can see you. This is only the first hole of anything interesting with this coil, but it's already have a different VDI from what I would expect for this particular find. So stay tuned. We're going to try and find some more signals and see what else we can come up with and see how it's different to what we are used to with the normal Noctamacro Simplex coil, which would absolutely have that at 71, and it's ringing up lower. So this will be something to find out. Watch this space.